Okay, we're in that time where people are desperately seeking answers. They're delusional, they're walking around with masks, they're gullible, and at the sight of any person who calls themselves a whistleblower or just pops up on YouTube in a white lab coat and a half pretty face, people flock to them in the hundreds of thousands. Now, it's not like the information doesn't check out, and it's not as if they haven't been demonized and censored. Alex Jones drops more truth bombs than any media web source on the web. But yet I still have it in my spirit and in the back of my mind that he's an agent. But what all these doctors have in common with each other, they all come in the spirit of worldly, new age deception. Just like Carrie Madej, who RFB is going to talk about here in a second. All she had to do is come on here and talk about transhumanism and her belief in that Greek surferboard deity called Cesare Borgia, and all the anti-vax Edomite Christians just melt in her hand.
But here's the deal. A lot of people keep saying, hey, hit up Dr. Carrie Madej. And it's like, do you guys not remember that I had her on right off the bat when she first popped up, along with Dr. Kaufman, Dr. Tenpenny, etc., etc.? Do you see what I'm saying? Well, I was about to do a outdoor gathering with Dr. Madej, etc., and strangely, the texting she was sending me started changing over to, do you have a problem with the Jews? It's like just crazy stuff that made me think, wait a minute, what's going on with this woman?
So she's one of those people who believe in the 1948ers, just like probably the rest of them. Even Robert F. Kennedy, right? They all who took pictures of himself in Illuminati hats and Illuminati all-seeing eye t-shirts, and you see people in the comment section asking him, what's this about? And he said, "Oh, I didn't have nothing else to wear." Come on, man. These people, what did that dude from the X Factor expose? That these people look at us they look at us as if we are the vulgar, and we don't have any we're not entitled to any disclosure of information, and if we're deceived, it's our own fault. That's what they believe. That's what it was exposed. So even RFK, right? They have all these huge David Icke, all of them. They have these huge protests and these huge rallies, right? And they all talk about resisting the max and coming together to form solutions, right? As if America is just going to keep going on and on and on. And that's why the scriptures talk about these people having itching ears, and the ones who say to the seers, see not. So who are the true seers? You won't find one of these doctors pictured on this screen who will tell you Negro, Latinos, and Natives that you are the chosen and royal priesthood, who's been predestined since before the foundation of the earth to oversee the fall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom, right? They don't hear us. And if they did, guess what? They would hate your ass. But the truther world hears them, because most of the conspiracy truthers in the conspiracy realm have been completely given over to New Age Gnosticism and meditation and fake white supremacist Fox News Christianity.
And then I find out that Dr. Kaufman isn't even a doctor anymore at all. He still calls himself Dr. Kaufman, but he is not an MD. I did not know that. That's a big thing. You see what I'm saying? So long story short, people are sending me all this stuff. I already know these people. And then I get a link to this morning. So maybe this will help you understand why I suddenly turned on these people. You see what I'm saying? Watch this, or don't. This is from a very small YouTube channel called 7 Grains of Salt, and I followed her for at least, I think, a year and a half or so. But listen to this video she put out this morning.
Hey, hope everyone's having a good day today. Well, all are connected to Sasha Stone, which means they're interlinked with the UN. Unbelievable what I found in the last couple days. Academy of Divine Knowledge. Look, but this has been a long road in the process here, so if you haven't seen any of these on this main channel or my second channel, with Madej, Sherry Tenpenny, and so many others that I've done. Buttar video as well. Just take a look to see how I've been looking and wondering what is going on. Well, here you have it. Of course, in their main video, you see the logo. I don't need to say anything more, do I? The logo says it all. Well, in case for those who are unaware, there's just a few things that might come to mind and you should know about this logo. But here in the video, I'm not going to show you it. It's only a few minutes, a few seconds long. And basically, this is what you'll see right here. Enlightenment. Yes. Well, you already knew from the main logo what they were all about. Academy of Divine Knowledge. Wow. And look, $33 per month. Of course, you have to have that in there, right? You have to have the 33. Well, who are some of the teachers, as I hold my fingers up in quotations? There you have it. Sherry Tenpenny. Big Tree, Ike is no surprise, and so many others. Maybe you recognize them, maybe you don't. But it got me to looking into what exactly this was. Well, you can look. It's a censorship-free platform. Right, that makes it sound good, but you know it's all New Age. Well, it had me looking at least into who were all the speakers that they were talking about and how it's grown. We have almost 50 teachers and special guests. Well, Robert Kennedy, of course, is a special guest. I'm sure there are many others, but you'll know that there's meditation, of course. It's New Age. I mean, they have to have the meditation in there. But look at that. Tenpenny and, of course, the other speakers, Mikovits, and many others in there. So what else did I find? Well, I started to notice the ITNJ there at the bottom. What exactly was this? The International Tribunal for Natural Justice. Well, yeah, I do recall hearing and seeing this man right here, Robert David Steele. So he's a part of the ITNJ. Interesting. A judge. And he's connected to Sasha. They're in so many videos. And maybe you recall hearing about someone saying that leaders and all those in WHO and causing this pandemic will be taken to court. Well, if those two are involved, I really highly doubt it. I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't. It's just another false bit of information, just like we heard Hillary was going to be going to jail. Yeah. Well, it connected me to this, the New Age. Oh, wow. What is this all about? Well, yeah, it's plain and simple. It's all New Age. Well, Sasha is, of course, the Board of Trustees and Secretariat. Yeah. He's also connected with the ITNJ. Yeah, a board member there. So, New Age. Founding advocates, founding donors. Well, special thanks. I couldn't find much, so I found this. Humanitad Foundation and New Earth Project. So I had to look into those two, right? I had to. What are they? Well, here, this picture should say it all. But if it doesn't, no, we'll look more. Let's just look a little closer. They got an award from the UN. Interesting. So they're now connected with the UN.
Definitely believe that. We are all energy, frequency, and vibration. I believe in that quote from Nikola Tesla. And I tell people that right now you can see that collective consciousness is in that fear state.
Hey, let me just pause it.
It's one of the lowest frequencies possible. And that's what these beings live on. They live in that fear frequency. So does nanotechnology. So does this sci-fi technology. It's on a low frequency.
Okay, I'll leave a link below to 7 Grains of Salt's YouTube video if you want to watch the rest of it, but you get the point. You see what I'm saying? This is all tied to the UN. Nobody's going to sue anybody. They didn't pull this COVID hoax. I've told you this. If I've told you this 10 times, I've told you a million times. They didn't pull this entire worldwide COVID if everybody in every country and everybody wasn't in line. They are. Because it's May. It's May 9th, 2021. This whole thing launched back on March 13th, 2020. Do you see what I'm saying? None of these people are going to jail. This is just going to continue forward. And if Dr. Madej wanted to prove her point, she would have said, we're all made of energy, frequency, and light. as described in the first page of the Bible. Let there be light. God spoke everything into the universe, as opposed to drawing on Nikola Tesla. Do you see what I'm saying?
And let me add this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of Yahawah in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which Yahawah ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known it, they would have not have crucified the Lord of glory. So these people don't operate in truth, man. They're operating in worldly wisdom, talking about Nikola Tesla and the light this and the light that. This is all Lucifer. And then what clicked is when she said that, and then Richie interjected and started talking about, you know, he was criticizing her for the way that she said that. And I thought of Isaiah 9:2, and it reads, the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine. And who are these people that are full of light? These are the Israelites. What is the shadow of death? America. So these people don't have the light. The light that they're getting is from the left hand.
But at any rate, hopefully this explains a little bit why I didn't just turn on these doctors. When this first happened, any MD we could get on that was on our side, we brought on. And then slowly but surely, everybody reveals themselves. So that's why I'm showing you this right now. I hope it helps. If you want to complain about it, hit me up, rjcjr10@yahoo.com. Or don't.
So this is 1 John chapter 4, verse 5. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. So ultimately what we're dealing with in the last is, ultimately what we're dealing with is the last days of the serpent, trying to draw away as many souls as he can with witchcraft, deception, and false light. And there's a scripture in Sirach. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 22. And it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So this worldly wisdom is nothing compared to the true wisdom of Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. The false light that all these devils write about, like the Alice Bailey and Albert Pike talking about in the end time and the seething powers of Lucifer. And if you go back and watch the X Factor winner, the dude from the X Factor who put out a 5-hour video, reveals the world's secret religions. It's all out there. All these devils, they're all in cahoots. Now, I don't know I ultimately don't know how far this academy of knowledge and wisdom or whatever it's called with all these doctors, I ultimately don't know how far it goes. But you can see in the spirit, just something just ain't right with these people, man. So Esau's been searched out once again. Information is out there. And Lord willing, catch you on the next one.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble